That'll be you.
Yep.
90 minutes.
There's a lot of hills in Salmon Arm.
Yes, there are.
And if you get a guy with a monocle, you're screwed. I thought I lost the keys for a second.
You ready? Let's go get you a license.
Alrighty. My other coworker, he also took his test in Salmon Arm, and he said if you get a guy with a monocle, you're screwed.
Where is that?
Here in Salmon Arm.
There's a guy with a monocle? I don't think I've ever
Apparently.
seen anybody with a monocle.
He said when he took his driving test, he had a guy with a monocle, and they were saying before he took his test,
There's your 50.
he was saying before he took his test that the guy had already failed 5 people that day.
They can't do that. They can't do that. It's not allowed. There's something wrong. If you're failing 5 people, that indicates there's something wrong with the examiner. Or it was just a really off day. Those are kind of myths that get circulated amongst new drivers. That they say, oh, this driving examiner failed everybody. They can't. They just literally can't. They have to answer to somebody else. They have to answer to a manager. And if a manager's like, why am I getting complaints from 6 people that you failed 6 people in one day?
Yeah, that'd probably be an issue.
Yeah, it would be an issue because the manager doesn't want to deal with that conflict, right?
Well, now I feel a lot better heading into this test.
So we'll go up to that traffic light and then we'll go right.
All right.
And then you're doing the right thing, staying over to the right when you've got somebody standing there on your left. There's signal shoulder check. Slow down, keep your space behind the car in front of you. Construction zones are a bit tricky because, you got to keep all this stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
So stop, stay back. You want approximately 1 vehicle length between you and the vehicle in front, right?
Oh, it didn't matter. That lane closed anyways.
This video is made possible by the course package, Pass Your Driver's Test First Time, because we know that your driver's test is the most stressful day of your life, and without some form of driver training, your chances of passing are less than 50%. As a bonus, we'll include both the defensive and winter driving smart courses. These will make you a safer, smarter driver and reduce your chances of being involved in an accident. Click down in the description there and get full details.
What kind of street are you on?
3-way.
No, that's the stop sign. What kind of street are you on?
A 1-way.
Yes, how do you know that?
Because there's no... It's too narrow to be a 2-way.
And cars on both sides are parked in the same direction.
Yeah.
And it's a 4-way. It's a conventional intersection, but it's a 3-way, right?
Yeah.
So that means there isn't traffic coming towards you. So there's other indicators besides signs telling you it's 1 way. And that's the thing about traffic is there's always ways to read the traffic and what other drivers are doing. Shoulder check, shoulder check.
Yes.
Don't let that get you.
Basically, any lateral movement, shoulder check.
Yes, any lateral movement, shoulder check in the direction you're moving the vehicle. Never assume that there isn't some knucklehead beside you.
And then go for an odd angle here for a certain spot.
Okay, don't use your mirrors, but look out the back the most. Okay, it doesn't have to be tight back. It's better to stay out a little bit because if you strike a fixed object, that's an automatic fail. Like if you back in over there and you hit the building, automatic fail. So it's better to stay out a little bit. Perfect. You're in the lines.
Sweet.
Let's go for a drive.
Yeah, we're not gonna check in for a while.
You got a bit of time.
I wonder if the route's gonna be affected with the boatload of construction.
Now, you got to deal with construction too.
Yeah.
Your job is to demonstrate that you can control the vehicle and have due care control and changing traffic conditions. construction is changing traffic conditions. We're going to go left at the controlled intersection. Again, watching your signs. Watch your sign. What does that sign mean? Right here.
Crosswalk?
No, that traffic sign.
Oh, do not enter?
Yes. So it means you got to go that way or that way. So we'll just go up this way.
That's an aggressive driver right there.
Yeah. Because the person in front didn't know what they were doing. They were trying to figure out what was going on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure if you wave to people, you should use all 5 fingers. Don't tell them they're number 1. Go. You don't have to go over the line. Just shoulder check, move tight against that line, and then go, because they're in between the cars. They're fine. You gotta go 50. 50. Remember, being namby-pamby is just as bad as being too aggressive.
Limited visibility. There's a lot of hills in Salmon Arm.
Yes, there are. We'll go right at this intersection.
I was kind of scared to go around that cyclist because the hill was cresting.
Yeah.
Before the things.
Before the sidewalk, if there's no stop line. And then creep up. Okay, on the 2 ways, you want to creep up. Go down to the end and do a U-turn and come back.
Looks like a mini cul-de-sac.
Well, the truck's in the car's parked there, which kind of makes it a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, there's someone coming out.
Yeah, so just stay tight here, go around beside the truck and then the car, and then come back out. Signal. Shoulder check.
That is a slammed.
Somebody pimped out their Volkswagen.
Yeah. Look at that Shackleton exhaust.
That is a mean ride. Shoulder check, signal, and move over to the outside lane. You just want to kind of drift over as soon as it starts. Yep. Excellent.
A little bit past the line, but at least we're not in the intersection.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what you needed to do. Had you proceeded through, you would have failed your driver's test.
I was thinking about it, but this thing has good brakes. I had a coworker telling me that he failed his test a block from the center because he was going to turn right at an intersection, and the light was green, and then it went yellow. And as it went red, since he didn't stop when it went red to turn right, he got failed.
Yep. People say that to me that's a fairly prominent thing on the channel. People are like, I failed, you can turn right on a red. It's like, yeah, but did you come to a complete stop before you turned right? Did you give way to all other road users before proceeding?
Yeah, because there's traffic going that direction.
Yeah. Yeah, when you see that goofball cutting the corner off like that, just hang back until they make their turn. Actually, we can go left here, I believe, or go right here. That way, that direction. The way that I'm pointing.
It works. All right. That's neutral. That's
Yeah, try R for race.
That's what it's meant for, right?
That's totally what it's meant for.
This is gonna be a bad one.
No, you just park off that car. So right there. Stop, stop, stop. Look forward. Are you straight? I'll straighten your wheel out. 1.5 turns. There you go. Now your wheel's straight. Look out the back. And stop there. Don't push it because, like I said, it's better to be out a little bit. Because see, your front end's in line with that car, right? So you're fine. Perfect. That's what you need. Okay. You ready? Let's go get you a license.
Alrighty.
Remember to breathe.
In and out.
That'll force your body to relax.
Hopefully they don't mind the sweaty palms.
Yeah.
Humidifying this car.
Charlie did pass his test and now has his license. And if you'd like to pass your test, first time guaranteed, because the thought of failing keeps you up at night, check out the course over here. Click that link, head over to the Smart Drive Test website and get all the details. And remember, pick the best answer, not necessarily the right answer. Have a great day. Bye now.